Alrighty. See if that works. Oh, upgrading my setup every day is interesting, but I think I'm hoping we've got it this time. So do let me know if there is anything askew. Okay, let's hope this works. We are doing ginger pork, ginger, and quiche today. I know I'm going to be doing quiche every week until I get it right. So bear with. Literally just going to be doing some pork in koji, our favorite koji, for half an hour or so, and then while that's marinating, I'm going to do quiche round 2, and then once that's marinated, hopefully husband will be home and we can have dinner. But yeah, we're doing quiche part 2 because I found these guys were really cheap at the supermarket, and I thought, you know what, they were like 100 yen for the bag, the packet, the box packet thing. It is a cookie base, so like I don't know if it's going to be too sweet, but I'm going to try it anyway. This is my like if push comes to shove and the whole pastry thing doesn't work out, which I plan on redoing the pastry and storing it in like doing it like well in advance, like the day before, and like letting it properly rest and stuff. So I hope to get it right, but this is my like plan C, just in case it doesn't work out, because for these kinds of things you gotta have good plan. Gotta make sure we got all of our pathways sussed out. But yeah, for now we're just going to do pork marination probably in here. Just because this is a ginger marinade, you do not want to be marinating it too long because it will break down the meat and it will turn into sludge. We don't want sludge meat. But it will make the pork really tender. So I am going to do the 690 grams. You should go for about 10%. So this is from way back when. Let's give it a little stir up. Smells delicious. So I'm gonna probably do like a tablespoon of ginger. That's taking us to 25 grams. A little bit more. I'm just going to top up the rest with plain because you don't want it to be like overwhelmingly ginger. And then the rest of the way with plain koji. We're aiming for 69 grams. That will do. Nice. So we have a good coating on our pork. And then we shall marinate the pork in it while we do part two, and then hopefully by the time that's all done, husband will be home in time for dinner. I'm hoping everything's looking and sounding better. I think I figured out the camera situation. We shall see. Give it 10 minutes, and if it times out, then I haven't figured it out. But I think I've managed to, like, I don't know, you can't see it from here, but I've wired, there's a plug socket right here, so like wired it across. Because I found out that you could keep your phone, make your phone not turn off. Hello, husbando. I hope everything looks and sounds good. I think I figured it out. If not, I will cry in trial and error. But hopefully, fingers crossed that we have got it. I've got it down. Otherwise, well, I just try more things. We're just gonna go in with the pork. This is just pork bits, so to speak. They just sell it as like offcuts of whatever nice pork that they would be cooking up at the supermarket. This is just whatever's on the edges. So still good pork. I just sell it for cheap because it's not perfectly sliced. And then, so we're just gonna slowly make our way through this pile of pork to get it to marinade. I really should have gone like this onto here and then put it back into the box, but such is life. I have made poor life choices, but here we are. It's mixing good enough, I tell myself anyway. Let's see. It's literally only just going to fit, so I really should have done this in like a bowl or in a, in this. Let's, admit our downfalls and just pour it all back out so I can give it a proper mix through on here. And then we will put it into the pot. So there we have it. We're mostly all there. So all back into the containing to be all snug like a bug in a rug. Everybody's got at least a little bit of ginger on them, so hopefully will be enough to give it a bit of good flavor. Ginger has got some great enzymes in it that help break down some of the proteins in any meat, to be honest. But pork ginger is a very popular little combination. So we are lidding that up. I could leave this out, to be fair. There's not I'm going to put it in the fridge because I don't know how long husband's going to be. So that's going back in the fridge to hang out. Oh, I'm destroying my fridge. We are going to do quiche part 2. As I said now I just have to remember what I put in quiche part 1. Because the egg to kind of filling ratio was not too shabby. Though I am not doing exactly the same. I'm going to do just ham and cheese this time. Do I even have any cheese? I need to defrost some. Oh no, I have some cheese. So I'll probably halve the amounts from last time. Because I'm only doing like teeny tiny little tablets. Yeah, these are really cheap at the supermarket. So I was like, you know what? Cheap mistake if it's a mistake. But if it's good, then it's a backup plan for me in case I really cannot make the pastry work. I really want to make the pastry work, but best to prepare for failure because that is how you do not end up crying. That's not really not how the saying goes, but we digress. I'm the info from earlier, and I think because these are mini, I can lay them. Though, to be fair, when I do them for realsies, let's see how this goes. All right. I don't know why it's suddenly gone really bright. If my phone's like auto adjusting. Okay, this is most. Why is this package not cooperating? Like my only worry with this. Hello. Well, this is still practice. I'm going to be practicing every week until the day. This is my like backup plan C just in cases. I found these little tiny. This is so adorable. It smells really good actually. Little tart crusts. Um, and they are meant for like baking, so I feel like they're gonna be too sweet, but I'm gonna try anyway. You know, got little snacky things and it's not mm, on a scale of it's a savory thing to a sweet thing, it's definitely a sweet thing, but just in case. I will be making the actual pastry crust the day before, but just in case it fails, I have these as backup. But I need to check that they actually taste good. So we get quiche again. Yay, yay me. Um, yeah, like we've been going to this. So it's just like our local. I mean, he's our local pasta guy. He just like he's the funniest man. Like he he lives to cook. This man. He runs this restaurant all on his own. He literally it's just himself. He does all the cooking, all the cleaning up, all cashier, what everything on his own. He's got like he's got 4, 8, 10, couple of counters, 12, maybe like a 16 cover little tiny restaurant place. And literally, he just runs this whole thing by himself. And I think originally is a bartender um, when he first kind of started his um, chefy journey. And he now runs this restaurant on his own. And he makes a new pasta every single day. So he um like comes up with just like the pasta of the days and he posts them like first thing in the morning. The man does not sleep. I don't know when he sleeps. That is also a huge question that both myself and husband have. We're like, when do you sleep? Because like he does lunch and dinner. He has basically a new item on the menu every single day. He's always, I mean, it is just a pasta, like the spaghetti and the sauce is different, but he's making a new thing every single day. So he has to like recipe test it in the morning and then, have it ready for service, um, by lunchtime. And then he closes for like 2 hours. Um, and then he's back open for dinner. And he has like a full like, ground menu as well. So lunch he only does his like daily pasta. And then nice. Have a good cardio. Hope you get that good anaerobic exercise in. Pretty sure it's anaerobic that you want, right? We're just gonna cut up the ham real tiny because we have even tinier quiches today. My tiny little containers are buried under my dishes, so let me go pull it out. Um, Bye. See you later. Right. See my little. Right. This is a good container for our little ham. So I'm gonna do like the tiniest little sliveries of ham today. I'm also changing the ham because I feel like the last ham I used was like too meaty. Like I wanted to be like a little bit more like a little bit more processed. I feel like for quiche, like you don't want like super meaty ham. You want like a little bit more like hammy ham. Making no sense, am I? Let me know if you understand what I mean. So hopefully I just changed the brand of ham that I bought. See if this one comes closer to what I'm hoping for. And then we're not going to do the leek this time because let's be honest, this tiny quiche is not going to hold anything more than just a bit of ham. So I'm just going to try that. I will add the little confit garlics that we made last time. Not confit garlics, what are they called? Slow roasted garlics that we decided to chuck in last minute for the last set of quiches. Plural of quiches. Is it still quiche? I feel like it's one of those things that would not have a plural name, like sheep. Quiche seems a little bit strange. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue the same way. So we're doing tiny ham. This still looks like way too much for the amount of quiche outer that we have. That's all right. We will. Any leftover quiche batter can just be like scrambled egg, or just cooked in a a quiche-less, crustless quiche kind of a situation. So we're going in with the ham. And then we are going to do a similar amount of cheese. This is just other half of the cheese from last time. So last time we did 50 grams of cheese, so we're going to do half of that. I should probably use not the ham knife. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my god, I cannot. I don't want to touch my face right now because I'm literally in the middle of putting stuff together. But we're going to do half of this guy. I say I'm not going to touch the ham with the ham knife, but then I just put it on the ham board. So yeah, whatever. And we are gonna, now that it's already contaminated, fine. Go in, crumble up the cheese. I can like feel the like crystallization in this cheese. It's lovely. I don't know if you know, but a solidly mature cheddar the salt crystals start crystallizing in the cheese. So you get like grainy, salty crunch in the cheese. It is so good. That's how you know you've got a good mature cheddar. You get the cheese crunch. So we are having that real fine. I don't know why I'm using my tiny chopping board. I could have gone for the big one. Really feel like challenging myself today. So we are going through very, very finely, chopping up our cheese. So we have good meltage all the way through. Going in as well into the mixture. And last but not least, we are going in with a clove. Maybe a clove is going to be a bit too much, but who's complaining? No one. A clove of our roasted garlic last time. That is also going in. Move this up. So this is already cooked. So it's just lovely and garlicky and delicious. Smells so good. Slice the palm off because the texture is not fun. So we're just gonna give these a nice little dice through. So soft. Just like it should be. And then again. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't use tiny chopping boards, it just moves. This is like so fun. Like the garlic is like the texture of like a cooked potato. Delicious. I just want to like eat some. So good. Maybe a little bit too garlicky, considering how little we're making. But I can adjust that. Recipe testing for a reason. Okay. Oh, good to know. We have our filling, and we'll probably start preheating our little oven. Move things out the way so we do not destroy our devices. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Oh, my camera is auto adjusting. That's why. I'm going to move our tablet up here. Should I put it up here in the first place? That tea in the way. Shove that all up in there. Fabulous. All right. A good view now? Right. What are we doing? We are putting the ham away because we don't need any more. And we are going to turn on our grill and preheat us for like 5 minutes. Good stuff. And then we are going to lay down our teeny quiche To be fair, tiny quiche is good. It means that I can, if I do end up doing this, big emphasis on if I do want to make pastry. I tell myself this is going to be so much easier if I just do this. But I don't know if it's going to taste good. So if it tastes good, I may just pivot to doing this. Who knows? But that would be able to fit like a good. I think it probably fit a fair few in here. That was 9 because that came in a pack of 9. But like you could probably fit like another 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't think it could fit 20. It could fit another 8, probably. So that's a pretty solid number of quiche. But for now, we shall do the 9 and see what happens. We have world's tiniest little quiche boys happening. So we're just gonna stir our garlic, cheese concoction together. So we have good combination of filling. Anything extra, probably I'll just sit it in next to it, just bake it in as a crustless quiche. Probably leave a bit of room for that. Right. There is our filling. I am going to scoop these guys to the edge so that I can fit this guy in as a crustless, because that is definitely going to have extra. So last time I did 2 eggs and 100 of milk. So I'm going to do 1 egg and 50 milk because I definitely don't have as much to cook this time. I may add a bit extra for the crustless quiche if it looks a bit naff, but that's for me to figure out after I fill up the cups. Let's go. Just grab another thing to make the egg batter in. I literally have no like this size is actually so good to like have around because it's so convenient for everything. I don't know why my nose is so itchy today. I apologize. For constantly touching my nose. I promise I will wash my hands. Go in there. So I'm gonna go in with 50 grams of milk. This is going to warm up a little bit because I need to melt some Marmite into the batter. Over, it's okay. Because I promised that I'd use Marmite in the dish. So do that. And I need, well, let me warm that up first. That's only like 30 grams. Like what? 50 mils of milk. So that's not going to take very long. Let's just go in for 30 seconds. Last time, apparently, I did 4 grams of Marmite. So I'm just going to do half of that again. If I can open it. Strong. You can see the muscles. That'll do us. Perfect. Out there. Put it back on again. Yep, we have warm milk in which we are going to Melty, melty, Marmite. Now have salty milk in progress. I'm probably offending a lot of people by doing this, but yes, I am mixing Marmite into milk. Only because this is going into the quiche batter. And then once this is all incorporated, I will add the egg. Hopefully, by the time I mix this up as well, the milk will be not as hot. I do not want to cover the egg. Oh, come on. Taking a while. Like, it's almost there. Like, most of the spoon is clean. So I'm just going to continue mixing until I have Marmite milk. I think this is my next sacrilegious item after kettle chicken. How many people am I offending? Probably too many. Please don't cancel me. I promise it's for the culinary good. Right. Me, you. You're like 40 degrees. Maybe I'll just cool it down a little bit more. No, you're still on 40. I don't know what temperature eggs curdle at, but you see it right. The egg itself is cold as well, so going in. Egg. Singular. Crunchy boy. Mixy, mixy. I'm really like playing with fire here. Using a metal utensil and a Pyrex. I mean, it is Pyrex. It's meant to be like meant to be hardy, but I feel like not designed. I've been deciding to have a little bit of a mess. Definitely playing with fire, mixing egg inside a Pyrex jug with a metal utensil. The thing is, like, it's not even like thick Pyrex. It's like, are you? Well, technically not Pyrex. This is Hario, so like, again, not really meant to be like. Probably not really meant to be like super abused. Right, we have eggy mix, and we also need. Where's my pepper gone? Here, bit of pep. Yeah, so it's to the sides. Right, so add a bit of parsley in there because the green flecks just make you feel like you're got life together, So in that goes, and then in that goes. Oh, actually, in terms of like filling to batter ratio, we're not doing too shabbily. Now let's see if I've got. I don't think I've got the dexterity for this really. Be on a flat surface. And let me put the grill back on. So here goes. I can't actually see where I'm going. Let's go. Filling. Oh my god, like it fits like 1 teaspoon. You see, my dexterity is not usually bad, but like today I'm feeling shaky for sure. Let's. Oh. This fits like a teaspoon of batter. Just gonna go, not spill it everywhere, you know. And also, like, because the like little mini quiches are in little a what are these called? Like tins, cake tins, stainless steel, prep batters. Like, can't I get close enough to them because the walls get in the way? Right, round one. You need a bit more liquid. These are actually so adorable. Like, I could, if they actually taste good, I may just do this because, like, that's so cute. Who doesn't want cute food at a party? So here we have it. I don't know why I said that. I was not done. Um, smush everyone down a bit. I want to be generous here. Like, no underfilled quiches on my watch. Oh, that was a bit over. If I didn't actually get much left over, it's gonna be like the saddest little leftover quiche. That's literally. I'm just gonna put it in with it to cook together. So these guys aren't fitting another. Right. Okay. This is just gonna go in the oven as is. In the oven, in the grill. So we're gonna gently, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna turn it down to medium, and I'm gonna go. Did the package instructions say how long? Oh, 10 minutes. I'll see how that goes. Yeah, again, my biggest issue with this plan is that the crusts I'm using are meant for sweet treats and not really meant for quiches. So I just have to see how that pans out. But if it works, I may do that because, like, can you imagine showing up to a party with like tiny little mini quiches, little bite size, pop it in, like, how could I not? But anywho, that was quick. That was quicker than I thought. Um, what is the filling? The filling is basically the same as last time: ham and cheese and roasted garlic. I added the roasted garlic this time because I had some. And quiche batter is egg and milk and a little bit of marmite. I probably should have salted it a little bit heavier than last time because the crust is going to be a bit sweeter. But I'll figure that out once they come out. I love me a ham and cheese quiche. They are my favorite quiche. Quiche Lorraine is love. Quiche Lorraine is life. Um, but yeah, husband, when are you home? You said 7:30, didn't you? I've started way too soon. Oh, it smells good though. Um, oh yeah, little acidic sauce. Yeah, for sure. I'll see how they taste though. I love a just pure unadulterated quiche though. Like there's something about like the unctuousness of the quiche. I'm actually now just twiddling my thumbs because I did not expect that to be done so quickly. Should I do shumai now? I bought ingredients for shumai. I could wrap those now and just be so ahead of the game. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll wrap some shumai. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Where is my bowl? You need something to watch. Man's clearly running out of things to do with life if he's asking me for entertainment. I'm literally just gonna do a no fuss, just koji and koji chicken shumai. So welcome. We are now also making shumai while we wait for husband to get home. So how's I doing? Chicken. Has my camera stopped? Oh, no. It's very laggy. Okay. We are going in chicken. Ooh, yum. Oh god. Chicken juices everywhere. Eat. I mean, the crust is smelling delicious, but obviously smelling very sweet. So I have to see. It's gonna be might be a bit too whack on the sweet savory scale. 445 grams. So we're doing 10% in koji as per. I'm gonna do all garlic, or am I gonna go half and half? Mm. Let's see, all of my tea towels just never want to stay. Need to get a better system. Now that seems like enough garlic. I go. Oh my god. Okay. Normal. Where's my normal one? Here. Almost there. Nice. Hello. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome. We have a few things on the go. We've got some ginger koji pork marinating in the fridge. We have quiche part 2 currently in the grill. They're currently in the grills. I can't show you what they looked like before, but I managed to find these little cutesy tart cases at the supermarket for like very cheap. They were like 150 yen for the lot. So I was like, you know what? Let me give them a go, see how they taste. It's meant for sweet pastries, so I have almost zero faith that it's gonna taste any good, but it's my plan C in case handmade pastry fails. But so I'll give it a go. So we've got part two quiche in the grill, and I kind of mistimed everything. Husband's not back for another hour, so we are now shumaing. So yeah. I probably should like add some vegetable into this, but also like nah, I'll just add the vegetable in post. Yes. Well, the thing is, what yeah, I'm worried about it being too sweet because like I know in different shops they sell like ones made for like quiches, so they're like more little, less sweet, but they're really expensive. So I was like, no, heck no, I'm gonna make my own pastry. But in my usual supermarket, they just randomly had that, and I was like, well, that is actually cheap, and would be a good backup in case shit went tits up. But I need to obviously try if it's actually any good to be worthy of being a backup in the first place. So we're giving it a go. We're gonna probably end up with like quiche and cookie because it's smelling like cookies in the kitchen right now, and it's not giving me a huge amount of confidence that tea cookie is going to taste good. Burning anyone? Oh, we are burning people. Let's turn you down. Let's spin you around as well. Y'all are looking a bit brown. We Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know how many people are going yet, but I counted like the amount of space I had, and I could probably get just under 20 tiny quiches in there. And obviously, every like food's provided. You don't have to bring stuff, but it's like bring some if you want, or bring a drink, bring a bottle of sake or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not confident in the sake, so I'll bring a food item, kind of a thing. So yeah, hoping that that goes okay. We want to mix this chicken. This is for the shumai, by the way. This is um being mixed until it is got good kind of adhesion to itself, which is almost there. Right. I think some of these can be pulled out. Some of these, so let us excavate our darlings that are ready. Yeah. So if I added the roasted garlic from last time into this batch because I had some and I was like, well, ham, cheese, roasted garlic cannot possibly go wrong. So quiche reveal for the question is, are you cooked? I don't know. You look cooked. You smell cooked. You're a bit browner than I'd like to be, but you're very brown. Almost too much, I would argue. But the thing is, I don't know what the rest of the food's going to be, so like I don't know if it would go. I don't know if it's like a chips and dips kind of a situation. There's my crustless quiche with the leftover batter. I think the rest of these guys are gonna go in for a little bit longer because you're not as cooked. You want cooked quiche. So you're all going back in for 3 minutes. So we'll let these guys hang out and then we shall give them a taste. I mean, this guy's going to taste fine because, it's not got any cookies underneath it. But it's definitely smelling like cookies in here, which brings me no confidence. But time will tell. I'm on a mission to finish this very sad jar of dry parsley. So I'm basically adding it into everything I cook right now for the green. For the health factor. You can't actually see it on the screen. We have our little what are they called? Quiches. Cookie quiches. Cookie quiches. They are the perfect size though. Um, like if I could make little tartlets that size, I definitely would, but I do not have the tools nor the will to do that. So if I were to do them, I would still make them the size we did, like muffin size, like last time. Checking the garlic. Actually, now that I'm smelling it, the garlic is coming through. But we shall see how the taste test fares. So I'm just stirred through our parsley for no reason other than for the parsley. Right, we have now got to lay them out. Also, I'm very happy that this camera is not turned off as of yet anyway. Touch wood. That's not wood. I know I keep hitting my head when I do this, but people not actually wood. But we have shumai filling now ready to go. I have 30 shumai. Let's see how good I can get it this time. Gonna hang out there. They will probably get a bit dry because I can never wrap them fast enough. Okay. You done? Why are they so not in sync when they become done? Another one. One. Oh, you're still quite pale. I feel like if I do you any longer, put you in for another minute. I don't know why I'm starting things when they're not done, but this is like me relearning how to do shumai every single time. I do indeed forget how to do shumai every single time. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh. I saw a TV show the other day, and they were doing a special on local chains, and there was this one place. I think it's I can't remember where it was, but they put cinnamon in their gyoza batter, and I kind of really want to try it because I have no idea how that would taste. So I would just like out of pure curiosity, I just want to like put, you know what? We're looking fabulous now. So we've all been rescued from the grill. And you off now? What? Here we have all of our little quiche. Um, yeah, that's precisely what they're for. The little tartlets. They are very much made for easy easy pastrying or easy desserting. But I just thought, you know what, YOLO, let's give it a bash and see if the quiche would work in it. Because you know what, if it can give me a bit of peace of mind in terms of not not completely failing this party um thingy, I'll have a plan. I'll have a plan C just in case. Like I'm still very much intending on doing the pastry myself. But oh, actually that could be quite a fun thing too, because I don't think it's making noises and I don't know what. Two for deviled eggs could be fun. I do enjoy a deviled egg. It's like I want to take something that like people may have not eaten before. Like quiche is quite a uncommon thing. Like if you go to like a really like fancy cafe, you might get quiche. But you wouldn't normally come across quiche kind of on the daily. Like it's not a generic cafe food. It's definitely like a ooh, like this is a fancy place. They have quiche kind of a vibe. So that's why I wanted to initially do quiche because I love me a quiche. Um, but obviously, um, deviled eggs also like I think people would know it even less so than quiche. It's like, what is this witchcraft? You've just deconstructed the egg and then put it back together again. What is this Frankenstein um situation? I feel like I've gotten worse at wrapping shumai. I swear last time I did this, I like wrapped all of these in like 30 minutes. It was like less than a minute per shumai. So I don't know where that skill has gone. It's not like staying in my hand the way I want it to. To be fair, what I need to do is um get out a container to put these guys in so I can put them in the freezer. Didn't touch the ground, I promise. I'm gonna just pry this container off because the longer these shumai sit out, the more they're just gonna dry up and be sad. So I'm just gonna thoroughly dry that. I'm going to relocate these guys into here so they can go straight into the freezer when the container has been filled. Because shumai is a gift for future me and telling future me, hey, you don't have to cook tonight. You got shumai in the freezer. It's precisely why we do shumai. Shumai is a gift for our future selves. I don't think I've ever made shumai and actually ate it on the same day, or gyoza for that matter. They're always like gift to future me, future selves dish. I need to stop touching my nose, but also like I don't know why it's so itchy today. Yeah. I'm only feeding ourselves. My justification. So my spoon is being like awfully sticky, which I do not like. Usually like the meat comes off the spoon a lot better. It's so good. Like it's just a bit of effort now. And it's today is like the exact kind of a situation where like prepping shumai is like the perfect thing to do because like it's just a bit of time. It's like what, half an hour of my time. And then it gives me like 3, 4 dinners down the line. That's like super easy to cook. I think it's because I've mixed the mince more than I usually do, so like it's more sticky than usual. So it's not like not releasing from the spoon as nicely as it usually would. Mm, Honestly, I think shumai are like the superior meatball. Like it's a meatball but better for sure. It's a superior form of meatball. I've seen like TikToks and reels in like the Japanese Instagram where people like don't even wrap the shumai. They like they take the whole stack of wrappers and they just cut them into like slivers and then they just roll it like as if like you were breading a meatball. You just I don't know if it's like more effort though. I feel like that would take more time to do. And I've also seen versions where like people don't wrap gyozas. They just like line a frying pan with like circles of gyoza dumplings like this, and then they take the all the mince and they put it all down. So it's like a massive meatball patty, and then they lay all the dumpling wrappers on top again. So they essentially make this giant gyoza pancake pizza situation, and they basically like just fry both sides, and then they just cut it into slices or squares or whatever. And so people have gotten very creative with how much can I get away with not wrapping shumai or not wrapping gyoza. Exactly, gyoza pie. Um, because at the end of the day, this is the kind of time consuming bit. Right. We have one container ready to go. So let's dry you off, you in the freezer. Yeah, room for it. See over here. I always need like try to keep on top of my freezer, looking to keep it spacious and whatnot. I'm gonna have a little quiche break. Oh, let's go for the burnt one. Cheers. Hope this is good. You know what? It is quite sweet. I could get behind that, maybe. Oh, I like it a lot because I love me a little sweet savory moment. But I don't know if the people will. Like, it so clearly leans. This is a sweet pastry crust, and I put a quiche inside it. Like, I'm not mad. But can I give maybe if I like add like a more like a acidic sauce, like Miles said. Maybe an acidic sauce would make it less cloying. It's a bit cloying. Like but the thing is I love me a bit of cloying. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think I've ever considered gyoza an appetizer. Gyoza is always the main dish. I always just serve gyoza with rice because like the contents of a gyoza is just meat. So like it's just meat with a tiny bit of skin. So so I consider it a main protein as far as nutritional content goes. And same with shumai. Super. That's the same with the steamed egg I made the other day as well. That's usually considered like a side dish. Um, but here I am just eating it as the main dish because I'm an adult and I can do whatever I want now with my culinary decisions. Who decided the gyoza had to be an appetizer? I'll just have it as main dish. But yeah, I really wanna. Maybe I'll do like a couple at the end. Not cinnamon in because basically I saw this TV show and there's this local chain in somewhere that serve gyoza that's spiced with, well, among other things, cinnamon, like star anise, like cumin and stuff. I don't have any of the other ones, but I just want to try and taste what cinnamon does to a meatball, you know? I feel like doing that would just fully ruin the meatball because I'm not adding any other spices to go with. Um, yeah, that's like, I mean, to be fair, back in the UK, that was like that. Like, it's just like meat with skin. Why are you charging so much? But then again, it's not like they even make them as well. Like, usually it's just like they buy the frozen stuff to cook. Like, if you're like hand wrapping them, sure, I understand. But um, I don't think these, big restaurants are hand making their gyoza. Like, maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the restaurant. But definitely some of the like Japanese places in um in the UK definitely aren't wrapping their gyoza. So it's like they're charging me how much for gyoza that I can buy at the Asian supermarket for like the price you're charging for 6 gyoza, I can buy the whole bag. What are you doing? Getting sticky spoon again. Mm. Chicken the spoon. I feel like I've kind of overfilled these shumai a bit because this is meant to make 30 shumai and I'm nowhere near. I put 12 in the fridge so far and I'm making this is my seventh one, so this is 19 gyoza so far. And I'm probably like 3 gyoza away from finishing. So oopsies. It's okay. Just chunky, fat little gyozas. Don't know what to do with the extra wrapper though. Just add it to a soup another day. Little floaty wrappers in a soup. Fun little texture addition to any kind of brothy soup. But you're like not a square. This wrapper is definitely like not cut properly. I've really only got 2 more wrappers in me. Yeah. So I've made what? 11 plus 12 gyoza. 23. Oh my god, my brain. My brain had a short circuit there. 23 gyoza. Um when I was meant to make 30. So a little bit under undershot, but that's fine. I'll just have to figure out what to do with the excess wrappers that I have now. Pop that in there. Our bowl. Sorry for the scrape. I'm just gonna add this to someone who's a little bit littler. And voila. Oops, on the back as well. Nice. There we go. That was some impromptu shumai wrapping there. I was planning on doing this another day, but here we go. There's another batch to go in the freezer. Fit in there. All in there. And voila, all done. What's the time? 7:30. I'm getting too quick at doing these things because that was meant to take me a bit longer than that. But now I have to find even more things to do. Ooh, yeah, I could do. I could do. How many wrappers do I have left? Well, I should have 7 wrappers. I do. 7 wrappers. I'm gonna have another one. Because you gotta make sure it's still kind of warm, but you gotta make sure, you make sure you taste all of them while they cool down so you know what it tastes like. I think if I could like slightly overfill them a bit more, because like at the moment they go a bit like concave into the tart. If I can like manage to just overfill them a bit, I think that would be a well balanced quiche. Like at the moment, I think there's not enough filling to make up for the amount of sweet around it. But mm, like near the end of the night, when people have had a fair few too many sakes, that's gonna hit so hard. It's got that real like richness to it. Right? Mm. Like I think it tastes too simple for like the beginning of the night when people are like actually saying it's like not got like that complexity of flavor. But like near the end of the night, this is going to be like the bestseller. So we'll see. I need to wait for these to fully cool down because I will definitely be having to take them over cold. So, or it's going to be very cold by the time I get there. So, yeah, let me see. Yeah, I want to try see if I can fill them a bit more next time, and then hopefully that will help with the whole balance situation. Let me see if I can release this crustless quiche from in here as well. Oh, I'm going to play bowl and release some. It's basically a pancake because there wasn't actually that much left in the bottom, but I wasn't going to try and like fill it too much because, sorry, break it down. Apologize. Mm. I mean, like, this is so good. Right. I seasoned that pretty perfectly, if I say so myself. Maybe I just do it crustless. Like, on its own, it's a bit salty, but like, hmm. Oh, Oh, damn. That's good. I'm happy with that. Okay. I'm very happy with that filling. I just need to figure out crust situation. Hmm. Indeed. Right. What's the time? We have some time before husband gets back, so we're not quite ready for dinner cook yet. But what I can do actually is put the rice on. Rice time. Rice time. Oops. Husband is updating. Because we're doing ginger pork, I am gonna do plain rice today because I think there's nothing that beats like just white rice with pork ginger, in my opinion. So we are going to do maybe 1 or 2 cups. We'll do 2 cups. We'll do the same amount as rice as usual. But yes, gonna treat ourselves to just white rice today. No, not always having to do grainy rice all the time. So not that I have anything against grainy rice. I do love the taste of grainy rice, but sometimes, sometimes it's nice to indulge in just white rice. I am going to add a little bit of the cognac rice though, because yeah, honestly, it tastes exactly the same whether you add it or not. So might as well add it. Get that dietary fiber up. Can't get any closer than this. What, you wanted to like stick it to my face? Like, wait, let me see if I can remember how to do things. The gain, right? I remember how to do these things. No, that's not it. Is this one? Gain. Up. Oh, that's a lot. I have no idea what to put it on. It's on 5. 5? Better? I don't know. Tell me now. Have I gone too much now? Yes. I did just do the Streamlabs thing. Did it work? Is this the same PC? Yeah, same PC. Like this is the same one I gamed on yesterday. So I have no idea. I think maybe running the game. To be fair, the game isn't even run on the PC. The game is running on the Switch. It's just capturing on the PCs. I don't know what was up yesterday, to be honest. I have no idea. So have I done what? Have I fixed anything? I've not changed anything. I've literally just put the gain up because Michael said it was too quiet. But I've not done anything else. Did I install? No, this is the same. Everything is the same. The only thing I've done different is I ran it as an administrator yesterday as well. I think it's just the lack of your presence, Michael. You're clearly just eating up the bandwidth. Your presence eats up the bandwidth. Because I have found that we do not have very much on the internet. Yeah, the camera's better because I'm back on using what's it called, Windows Phone Link, which because our bandwidth is so bad, it doesn't um, just Video Ninja just doesn't work because it just craps out. It just turns me into a Minecraft villager. But Phone Link, because it doesn't use the internet connection, I think it's like a Bluetooth connection. It doesn't crap out. I just have to figure out a way to keep it on and keep it connected. But I think I figured it out. I've got it like charging while I go. So yeah, yeah. Windows Phone Link, it's good when you can get it to work. It has been my verdict. I have been using it um, since the Video Ninja just doesn't want to cooperate in terms of, yeah, because it's just pixelates out, and I just have no way of fixing that because it's an internet issue, and we kind of are given what we're given in terms of the internet. Rest of the stream went okay. I think I managed to capture a few sharks, which is good. I wasn't panicking as much, which is what we like. I basically had to relearn the whole game, but that's okay. Um, um, so yeah, I have no idea why the stream quality itself is better because I mean it kind of matters because for cooking stream, like the entire thing is the camera. So I suppose because that's better, um, the whole thing feels nicer. But well, to be fair, I'm looking at the footage and it is a little bit riggedy raggedy. So I don't know. As soon as we start talking about it, it's like um because yeah, I don't know, man. To be fair, I am due a new computer. To be fair, I've been using my laptop going on 7 years, 7 years, 6, 7 years for sure. Um, and it was not the latest one when I bought it. Yeah, as soon as we start talking about it, it gets rickety. It's like what? I don't know what it's like. It's you're referring to. It's coming through a bit slow. Um, but yeah, my laptop's like old. Well, it's not old. It's pretty old. Um, ooh, air fryer. Love me an adult purchase. What kind are you getting? Ooh, nice. Do tell. Where's it from? What does it do? What makes it cool? Let's get you. Ooh, I need to plug in my rice cooker because I pulled the plug on it yesterday, so I could charge my phone while I could. Oh no. Oh yeah, here we go. Make sure I don't electrocute myself. Let's blindly plug this in. Oh, are we in? Are we alive? Yes. Don't care. Let's go. Beep, 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 beep. Go on then, let's have a look. Ooh, oh, it's like an oven type. Cool. That's fun. Yeah, to be fair, the only reason it's probably lasted this long is that I only really used it. So I got it in my final year of uni. So I only really used it proper for like the last for like a good year, solid year. And even then it was just, like uni stuff. So in the internet and Microsoft because I don't game. So and then when I started work, obviously work gave me a laptop. So I would only do like casual, like personal stuff. Um and so I think that's the reason why it's kind of survived as long because I don't really do anything on it. It's literally I will use it to buy stuff because I refuse to make big purchases on my phone. So I have to, use the laptop to, buy flight tickets and all that jazz. And yeah, so I think Streamlabs is really the hardest thing I've run on in a long time. Um 15 years is solid for a laptop. Like we're gonna have we're gonna have laptopception. Mine's just like this little dinky dude. So considering it's a dinky dude, I am quite impressed. It's doing well. It's not a big chunky guy by any means. It does sound like it's gonna take off sometimes. So I do worry. Um a Steam feature. Oh what? Oh the air fryer. I was like, wait, my laptop doesn't steam anything? What? What are you talking about? Um yeah. Oh, that's fun. So you can like do like bread or like I don't know why bread was the first thing I came up with. Um let's try this cold now. That's what I thought as well. I was like, why are you putting steam in your computer? No, the air fryer. My love. There is no water in your laptops. Don't try. Don't try this at home, kids. Yum. Okay. Now what? Now what indeed? Oh, I need to cut some onions for the oh my god, my words. Cut some onions for the pork. Ay ay ay. Losing my ability to form words. No. Yeah, I was gonna say like that is some interesting. Just uno onion for today because I'm not cooking all of the pork. These onions are getting a bit crusty, so I should probably get through them ASAP. So we just going through peeling. Oh, you're looking a bit crusty. I feel like everyone's having different conversations today. Everybody's just on their own tangent. One more layer. Has my like onion frozen and then thawed itself because it's a little bit mushy? I don't enjoy whatever texture this is giving right now. Oh, it so has. This is why, like, the back of my fridge definitely freezes stuff because I'm just peeling a frozen onion right now. please release yourself from the skin. Please and thank you, silver plate. Ah. Let's go. Let's go. Probably peel the layer 2 extra, but here we are. Right, we have little onion. Knife. We want nice little slices. Dinner will be ready in about, well, 25 minutes because that's when the rice is ready. I see your sleep is as fucked as usual, Phoenix. Any signs of getting better? Beautiful slices. You don't speak Spanish. Honestly, the whole Japan thing is like only a tag on. Very little that I do on here that is remotely Japanese. To be fair, the only thing that makes you feel like you're in Japan is the massive vegetables. Really, let's be honest. Nothing else screams Japan at the moment on this on this channel. Though I would like it to scream more Japan, but I don't know what I can do to make it scream more Japan because I'm not ready to walk outside with the camera yet. Right. Let us. I don't even know what to do because I go on stream this channel almost never. Man's asking the difficult questions. Okay, so the rice is going to take another 25 minutes, and so I really can't cook the pork until it's like 10 minutes to go because the pork is going to cook real quick, and you don't want to have like, oh, hello, what's going on? Hi, welcome, Angeline. Angeline, thanks for the follow. Matt knows hands really well. Is that just a secret hidden talent of yours, Matt? Do you just like look at a hand and you're like, oh yes, I can tell the race / nationality of this hand just by looking at it? Is this what you pull out at parties where it's like, wait, don't tell me where you're from. Show me your hands. Hi, welcome. We're just out here chatting and cooking bits. I'm kind of near the end of the stream, but I've just made these little mini quiches. That I have a party coming up. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. What does a Mexican hand look like? Who's Myra? And Myra is someone I don't know. Oh, birria. Oh, I was like, actually, it made me really want tacos now. There's no good tacos in Japan. Well, not that I found yet, let alone any birria tacos. So I love. Maybe I should make that. Maybe that's the next stream. Make some birria. But then I would want to find some like proper like tortillas to go eat them with. Maybe if I go to Caldi. Caldi is this like international supermarket shop thing in Japan. There's like a massive chain. There's like a Caldi in every city, but um, I'm lost, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, Caldi might have corn tortillas. To be fair, I might check their freezer section and see if they have corn tortillas. If they do, maybe I'll do a birria stream because it's now finally cold enough to do like stews and stuff again. So um, goat. You can get goat somewhere. It's not very common though. Like mutton is quite popular up north, but goat you'd have to like specifically find goat. Yeah, I think I've caught up. I'll be I'll be going. I saw bits of that. That looked terrifying. I would panic so hard with that game. Not that I would be very good at any game. Um, so I'm gonna just waffle on for about 10 minutes because my rice isn't gonna be done for another 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna like start the next bit or else everything's just gonna go to shit. Um, yeah. What? I've never heard of goat being had. Where are you getting this information, Mim? Like, um. Also, Mim, why are you not sub to me? Like, I'm getting ads on your account on this tablet. um, what? Excuse you. Rice in a pot is so inferior to rice made in a rice cooker. So you can leave. Ah, you subbed to Miles this month. Thanks, G. Oh my god, is that your face? Or is that someone else's face who looks a lot like you? I can't tell. Like from afar, that could be you, Miles. um, I was just about to say, like, have you made an emote of your own face? Because it could pass for your own face. What else am I going to waffle on and try and pull out of my fridge right now? Because I am running out of things to pull out of my fridge. You know what? I'm gonna make some tea. Tea time. It is your face. That is not a mustache I have seen you sport as of yet. How? What would it take for you to return the mustache? Mustache Miles. As a extremely like I can't even like get close enough. That is an interesting haircut though. Can't. Um and sure in the rules to my water because the tap is crap. Well, the tap isn't crap. The tap is fine. Could be better. All water could be better. Still. What? Just walked into the fridge. Wow. Jeez for that. Let's get some tea going. Or I am not gaming. Why are you pulling me into this? Um, I literally just bought some tea balls, tea straining balls specifically for this. Um, husband and I have started voodoo. It's not voodoo, but you know, Japanese medicinal teas. Not that there's any like it's just various leafy concoctions. That's mine. Yeah. Oh, running out. And then this one's husbando's. I can't even tell. His has got like bits of dried fruit in it. His, in my opinion, tastes nicer. So been yeah. I am what is the EDD? DD. That was a game. Right. Just watch me make tea. Probably wash this before I use it for the first time, right? Yeah, I'm just lost, man. Like I just don't game, so I'm just like, yes, you're just shouting acronyms. Oh, this is so cute. It's not the cutest little like tea strainer you've ever seen. A good shake. Shaky, shaky. Just try not to get the tea wet. Up on my Claire. Claire? Claire? What? What are you on? What do you want me to do? Why am I using the world's tiniest spoon for this? I'm not playing Claire Obscure tonight, if that's what you're asking. Claire is reserved for the weekends. Okay. I've really messed up on my spoon choice. Not gonna lie. And I don't have enough hands for this. I'm gonna definitely spill that. It sure is. At this point, yeah. Miles has to be tipsy or else he can't deal with the shenanigans. Because okay, I should have gotten the slightly bigger bowl of for the tea because this is very much oh, this is very much like filled to the brim. We'll manage. It's like just the right amount. Like this is like a so full. Right. We have can we close? Can we close? Closed. Perfect. One bowl for me. Close that up. Matt, you've recruited new friends. Yay, we love that. We love that for you. Right. This tea is taking me forever to try and make. We're almost there, actually. This is great time killing. Good stuff. Where's my other bowl? Mhm. You got ripped enough out. Does that mean that you are ripped enough, but not Matt? Is this what Amy is trying to say? 4:30. Where is everyone? I swear, like, aren't you guys all in the US? I feel like I thought that you were all in the US, but I feel like I could also be wrong because how are you all on at the same time? I know I only have a couple of Aussies on here. I am yet to experience this Riz. I'm not feeling it yet. You're in the middle. Well, I figured that one out, Miles. I'm not a goldfish like Mim is. I do remember these things, but I feel like Mexico is still also like quite like in terms of like up and down compared to the US. It is fairly close in time zone, no? Like I don't understand what time it needs to be. What time zone people are in order to be watching my stream because I initially thought I'd only be getting like Aussies because the Aussies are really the only English speaking country that have um try me or if you don't want to try me you can try Mim try and riz him up see if I can judge the riz. Right, ball number two. See, that one needed to contain a lot less stuff for the same grammage. But here we are. So, two bowls. That will be done for our post dinner drink. How are we doing? Still on. Ah, I see. That is true. Mim doesn't take me on dates, so you know you're winning already there. Speaking of dates, I don't know why I just remember this, but I had a very like strange like post come by on Threads, and I found out that this Saturday, in 3 days time, I will be 10,000 days old. This Saturday, I have found. Every day is a date. Ah, that is excuses, excuses if I've heard any. But yeah, 10,000 day birthday on Saturday for yours truly. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Hint, hint, wink, wink, husbando. What we're gonna do to celebrate 10,000 days of me gracing this earth with my presence. Yeah, fun fact if you're like 20 years old, 20 and about 4 months old, you might be close to your 10,000th day birthday. My cheeky Niku. I think if we go to a nice place, I can dress up. It'll still be good. And unfortunately, I did not feed this guy from the moment I popped out the womb. So I have not had to do that many days of feeding this man. However, I will probably spend the rest of my life feeding this man. So I will cumulatively will spend at least 10,000 days feeding this man. Um, so, 2,000 and counting so far. I'm sure we'll hit 2,000, 10,000 maybe in the next 10 years. Yeah. So if you're 27 and 4 months old, look up the 10,000 day calendar and you'll find out if you have been on Earth for 10,000 days. Right. Let's scoot things around so we can get ready to cook our pork. Move these guys over here. Little stacking quiche. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys right now, so I might just put them away. They're kind of already going a bit dry and crispy, so. Oh my god, I'm dropping things everywhere. I'm just gonna. Nice! Most of the way there to your 20,000. But yeah. But yeah. You're not gaining any more digits after this one, so. Yeah. I'm still on 4,000, 4 digits of days on Earth, but once I hit the 5 digits, we're not gaining any more digits. So, fun fact, not that anybody's ever really thought about those, but literally, I just saw a post on, I think it was like Threads, where it was like PSA if you're born in 1998, if you're 27 and 4 or 5 months, your 10,000 day birthday maybe coming up. And I was like, ooh, okay. So I looked it up and I was like, oh my god, it's literally this weekend. I found this out yesterday. I was like, damn, I just got in the nick of time. I would have just missed that because I've never even thought about it. Why am I doing this? Why am I spraying my pants? Been on the rock too long. Miles DRG senpai for more than you care to count. Ah. A little bit of oil. You went to your first rock concert. Am I making you feel gold? Should I refrain from mentioning my age? It's okay. I make Mim feel old all the time because he was born an old man. Bye. Oh, welcome home soon, I suppose. Just warming up my pork pan, frying pan. Yeah. I think last time he was like, oh, I've got like one more thing to do and then I'll leave. But I think he's finally left. Or no, he's grabbing stuff, so he's not really left yet. Who's 22? I'm not 22. I'm mentally 22, maybe. And Mim is mentally like 60 at all times. He was 60 when he came out of the womb. I'm 75. Who are you talking at this youthful face? Asian don't raisin. Who do you take me for? Yes, I have what's it call it? The elixir of youth, etc., etc. Yeah, exactly. I have to like basically be on my death's door and then it just goes, oh. Yep. I'm just warming up my pan. This is the koji chicken. I just call this koji chicken. This is ginger pork, ginger koji pork. That I prepped earlier in the stream. I am just waiting for my heat to start heating. How are we doing? That's about like 300 grams in there. 'Cause we're only doing today's portions. The rest can be tomorrow's lunch, or maybe even dinner. I don't know. Whenever we want to eat it. Oh. Honestly, like I think this week has been a bit of like a blur. Like I don't even know what's going on in life. Um, so we're in with our onion. I can't even figure out what I'm cooking right now. And I will need to add a little additional seasoning to this. So I'll probably do, just got some soy sauce with oyster extract. I'll probably just throw that in. Don't want to move it around too much. Yeah. Yeah, Natchan is my name. It's one of those things like I mean, you guys have watched enough anime. You know that everybody, all the girls are something something Chan. Um, MSG, potentially MSG, probably MSG, amino acids, etc. So yes, that is code for MSG. Um, yes. So if you draw on your anime knowledge, all the girls like the endearing nickname for girls is something something Chan. So like it's like the same way you oh my god. Like you know how in English you'd like shorten names or you would add like IE or like a Y to the end of names. So like I don't know, like Matthew would get shortened to Matt and then you add like a Y at the end and make it Matty. Like that's the same vibe, you know. You shorten it and then you chuck an ending on. So that's exactly what Natchan is. Obviously my first name is Na, so then it's Natchan. Um, yeah, Summer Chan would work too. My name means summer child, hence the summer username. Um, Matt Chan, is this when we start it? Next time I see you online, I'll be like, "Hello, Matt Chan. How's it going? Have you dug any more tunnels recently?" So who's beeping? Someone's beeping. Ah, the fridge has been opened. I was like, one of my appliances gently beeped at me. The Twitch arc is over. That's good. There's a series of smells going on in this kitchen, so I don't know which thing you're smelling.
Hello. This is a British hand for inspection.
I don't know if you can be heard. See, as soon as you enter the house, my stream starts pixelating, so you're just emitting radio waves. Like, was that not so like the timing was just undeniable. Husband enters the room and then things start pixelating and going weird. Yeah, see, you're just emitting radio waves. I trust me. Is this why your experiments keep failing because you're just destroying the equipment with the radio waves coming off your body? Ouch. That took a sad turn. Let me taste some pork. Will that make a difference? Mm. No. I think we're good. Rice is 2 minutes away. We are cooking. Does he work at a nuclear power plant? No? We are. Vim is a nuclear power plant. Can you generate us some unlimited energy, please? And thank you. So I don't know. He's just messing with the stream. I mean, we are somewhat near. See, it skipped again.
Am I actually radioactive?
I think you are. You know, like it was not ever this pixelated until you got back.
This is actually ludicrous.
It is. I swear. We're just waiting for the song of my people. That is the rice cooker being done cooking. So, memento, senoras and senoritas and senors. Yeah.
But like my phone is on data, and my laptop's closed and should be connected.
Why is Streamlabs closing itself? You just walk past it and it's just decided to crap.
Am I disrupting electronics? I've worked at a lot of radiation facilities. If I am basically a walking EMP.
Woo! The song of my people has been sung. The rice cooker has beeped. Unfortunately, this isn't one that like actually sings me a song, but it just beeps. My mum's rice cooker at home definitely sings. It's like beep, 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 beep. That was a very poor. Am I going to do crispy wonton skins? I am not. I cannot be bothered getting out another pan. I don't really have another pan to do said wonton skins. So I will put them in a soup probably tomorrow because we usually do kind of a noodle or a soup kind of a situation for lunches. So that will be what that happens to them. So beautifully cooked. Just your presence, man. The cable.
Oh, it's a bit loose.
I mean, the Wi-Fi. Don't pull it out. Well, this has got like ginger and onion juices and all that jazz in it, so it would not be crispy. It would go very softy and soggy. So that would not have worked. It might just be Streamlabs, but how does that explain the fact that it's been going fine all day? And you tell yourself that. How are we doing? Tell them to hop on RV. Are you RVing? This is a very beige dinner today. The parsley did its best, but it is not enough. Oh, I was meant to do some spinach on the side. Oh well, onion is a vegetable. Justifying my poor nutritional choices in life. Onion is a vegetable. Is it a serving of vegetable? Probably not. But I have done a Faraday cage. See if he still affects it. Let me move away. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how bad it was. I can't tell the difference. Okay, man's just gone into the bathroom and shut the door. Is the stream quality getting better? You tell me. I've not been watching. I probably should do some more vegetables. I feel bad. I knew I was missing something. I don't know if they are streaming, Avi. They're just gonna play together, I assumed. Yes, Mem was meant to be playing Sonic Rumble. He did say that. I don't know if that's still the case though. He may want to play with the bros instead. We are. I need some like better like obligatory greenery options because this parsley that I bought was meant to be like easy obligatory greenery for when I like neglected to put vegetables in my dishes. But like it's gone a bit sad colored. Um um maybe I will just quickly I'm just gonna quickly turn this back on and then I'm just gonna pull out a sprig of this is a Japanese spinach called komatsuna. I'm just gonna pull them out of the bag. Ooh, ooh. This is a komatsuna. It's like I've just broken it. It's like I don't know what the like proper name for it is. I'm just gonna wash the bottom. The Japanese like the spinach relative adjacent. Just gonna rough chop it just so it cooks very fast like a spinach does. So I'm just gonna Bry's doing all this. Yeah. Way to go, husband. Really great bedside manners and all that jazz. His name is Senpai Matchan now. Yep. Everybody is a Chan now on this channel. What is we got Phoenix Chan, P Chan, P Chan, Miles Chan, my Chan. What else we got? Matthew Chan. Are you trying to like be creepy? You're not showing on the screen. I'm on the wrong way. Here we go. This way. It's a fox actually. That's Bamboozle. He's a little foxy dude. Here we go. Obligatory greenery being added to the plate. It's so obligatory, my gosh. It's like the most obligatory bit of veg I've ever seen. It's fine. Right. Are you ready for food? We're ready for food. Let's do a little bit of black pepper on top. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad I added the green because it does look a lot better. Here we have it, ginger pork and onion stir fry with a little bit of obligatory Japanese spinach on rice. I wish I could send it through to you all. If the technology ever appears where I can send food through the screens, I'll be the first to buy it. Trust me on that one. But for now, enjoy. I shall see you guys next time. Hand is here to say goodbye. Yeah, that's it really. You're streaming later?
Yes.
Maybe? What are you streaming?
I was going to stream Sonic Rumble, but Matt wants RV, so it depends what's happening. But Sonic Rumble.
Without the green, it just looks British. It, to be fair, would do quite nicely with a fried egg. But for now, this is our dinner. Thanks for sticking around, and shall see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.